To style a single element, we used to write the same CSS selectors over and over. This is a big problem because it not only increases your lines of code but also makes it much harder to maintain. You might have heard that CSS nesting could fix this mess. But here is what most tutorials won't tell you. CSS nesting isn't just about writing less code. If you don't understand the right patterns, it can actually make your style sheets harder to maintain. Let me show you how to use it the right way without running into those pitfalls. First, what is CSS nesting? Let's say you are styling a navigation menu. Traditionally, you would write this. It works, but look at all that repetition. You are styling the same element by writing multiple blocks of code. Now, let's rewrite it with CSS nesting. Much cleaner, right? The number of lines you are writing to achieve the same style is reduced. It looks cleaner and is much easier to maintain. If you observe carefully, the key here is the and symbol. It's like a shortcut that connects your nested styles back to the parent selector. Which means all the CSS you are writing for that particular element is pointing to the parent selector. So you know exactly which parent your style belongs to. It's so simple, right? But there are few things you need to be careful about, like specificity, browser support, and most importantly, the 3-level rule. Let's discuss about specificity. Think of specificity as a point system. Tags like div are worth 1 point. Classes like nav are worth 10 points. IDs like header, 100 points. The more points your selectors have, the harder they are to override. That's why I follow the 3-level rule. What is the 3-level rule? It's simple. Don't nest more than 3 levels deep. If you go deeper than 3 levels, it becomes harder to maintain, and the benefits of CSS nesting are lost because it boils down to the same problem as traditional CSS. Here is an example of what I mean. By keeping nesting shallow, your code stays clean, maintainable, and easy to override. Now that you understand specificity and the 3-level rule, let's talk about what not to do. You should use the and symbol carefully. If you don't use it correctly, it can target unintended elements and completely mess up your styles. Here is an example of incorrect usage. And here is an example of correct usage. With proper and usage, your styles are scoped and predictable. Now, let's talk about browser support. Yes, it supports all major browsers. No preprocessors needed. Now that you know how to use CSS nesting effectively, managing specificity, using and properly, and keeping your code clean, you are ready to level up your style sheets. If this video helped you, hit that like button and let me know in the comments what CSS features you want me to cover next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.